I have a pinned post, right? You'll then just copy here, click and copy this. Then whatever platform you're on, if you're on Ape, which I would suggest you guys get off of BullX, they are thieves. They're stealing your Solana. Trust me, start really looking at how much Solana you're missing and you'll be kind of shocked. It's not what you would expect. So then you come to your filters here, click filter, and the import, paste it in there, import configuration, boom, done. That's all you got to do. And then it's important you don't just like randomly cheat into coins though, guys. Follow the criteria that we went over, not once, but twice. I did it with an exact trade that I was looking to enter into. I did it twice with you guys. So you have to use the criteria with it. Do not skip a single part of that. Now, it's up to you guys after you get the filters if you want to leave or not, right? You can pick rocks, but I'm telling you that you will learn more from me in a week than you will be in any other Discord for months. So look at the chat here. So let's start here. So that was 3 hours ago. Look at all these posts from the community. This is a community, guys. This is not an alpha group. This is not a BS call out group, right? This is a community of like-minded traders, right? My goal is to teach you how to trade, not to call out trades. I do call outs, but what you'll notice is I do it different. I do a detailed video explaining why, when, where, and how I called them out, right? So this video right here was a minute long. This video right here was 5 minutes long. This video minute is 2 minutes here. So I really call out these coins and I explain why I'm in them and why I'm going to take the trade, right? So in hopes that you learn from me. My goal is to teach. It is not to call out coins. I want to make that very clear. It's not an alpha group. It is a community where we're trying to master the market. So it's mainly a futures trading community. Like I'm a futures trader. That's where I made all my money. But I've been really heavy into meme coins in the last 6 months or so. So I decided to, separate it into two different entities. We have the meme coin section. We have VIP. So on Tuesdays, I will stream for free for everybody. Meme coin trading. We will do it for like an hour. We'll trade together. I'll stream while I do it. If you're a paid member, that's like 4 times a week, where we're going to trade meme coins together live. In the last one, we caught 190x. So I'm not the only one giving advice and calling out meme coins. There's a lot of really good traders that we have in here. So I recommend you guys stick around. And I'm pretty sure you'll eventually be like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and pay for it so I can learn more. Just because like what we're doing in there is very powerful. If you want to really learn and fast track your trading, I recommend it. So I will see you guys in the charts and hopefully I see you on stream. Peace out, guys. Got out there, still a really good gain. I definitely could have sold more there looking back. All right, liquidity is below my threshold there. Let's check on the easy token, see where that's at. So it too is getting wrecked, but we already made our nut, right? Why would I leave some on like this? Well, guys, I believe it is important to do so you get that upside gain. Why didn't I sell out more in the other coin? Because there was a good chance, guys, that it would have went 5 times higher. I don't know. You never know, guys. Like there's many times I've gotten into coins and then damn, this one ended up shooting up. Actually, it's still climbing here. All right, one more example, guys, and then we're gonna go get you guys the filters. All right, so we have chills. Something you want to look at is the holders. The higher the holders, the more likely the coin's going to go up, guys. That's just how it works. Again, do not fucking trade these guys. These are just straight scams. They will cheat on you eventually. Don't try to get 1x out of it or anything like that. It never works, guys. Frame 2, let's move on here. So we have Gas Boy, another scam token. A lot of scam tokens here. So Trade Wave Capital, blah. Already migrated here. Let's see if anyone's talking about it. If it's a legit project, a lot of people will be talking about it. So just call out bots. No one's actually talking about it. I'm gonna pass on that. So we have AURA, Louis Vuitton's first block. All right, so nice dip here. Liquidity is holding strong, increasing volume. Beautiful, beautiful guys, beautiful. So that's a 2x right there already. So I'm gonna go and take half off there. Because that move was so fast up, you really want to take some off there. All right, so I sold out 50% there, 155% gain. Again, filters, guys. Filters on point. I used to not like be really big into filters until I honed this in. All right, guys. So if you watch to the end of the video, you're probably like, well, where are the filters, man? So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I spent a lot of time on this video, I not only just dropped so much alpha on you guys, like this video is straight fire. I traded the coins, I found the coins and traded them in this video using the exact filters, right? Just to show you, to prove to you that they work, right? So this is what we're gonna do, guys. You're gonna go to the description in this video. You're going to scroll down. You see this right here. Join Market Masters Discord for live trading. Click that. It's then gonna take you to what? You're gonna sign up for the free Market Masters right there for free. It'll say free lifetime. It'll say free right there, right? And you then click on that. And then once you get into my Discord, you're going to go to the meme coin trading section after you go all through that. Like when you come in, then you're going to go to the meme coin section here. Then you're going to go to Alpha Insight. You're going to click there, meme coin Alpha Insight. Click there. Then you'll be on this post, right? And in Prime, SSE, Humphrey, Debunk. Let's go with that one. That's very crypto-ish, right? That's very crypto-ish looking coin. So this is something I should have put in the criteria. This is not a safe coin to get in. Let's check out Prime. I think it is probably a tool of sorts, and no retracements, guys. And that's what happens when there's no retracements. Scam. All right, so let's check it. Did it migrate here? It's about to migrate. Why? Because it met all the criteria, guys. Like it met every single box was checked. Do you have to go through the criteria? No, but these are just things that I've learned over time. So we have Barf Boy. That's very crypto-ish, right? That's very crypto-like. But you have another scam coin, no pullbacks. So we have easy one. Not okay, so this one already migrated. The liquidity is very heavy here, so I'm gonna go ahead and buy the dip. So you're gonna get coins that migrated that are on good dips. Those are gonna show up in the filter too. So I still look at those as viable options because they're on dips, right? I'm getting in early. I'm getting in at a decent price. If you think about it in terms of volume profile. So here's a volume profile. If you guys aren't familiar with this, you should really check it out because it's just how our whole economics works. So this red line here would be fair value. In this shaded area here, where it goes from bright to shaded, that is going to be what you consider discounted price. And then the upward shaded boundary is going to be expensive. And then this area here will be the bell curve with 70% of all volume taking place in this area here. So if you're buying here, we're buying at what people consider this to be fair price because that's where the most people bought at. So here we're buying at a discount compared to where they were willing to buy price earlier. I'm going to buy into this dip a little bit more here. It's a common pattern I see. Let's check back on Ape here. Oh, there it goes, guys. See, it migrated. Told you. Let's check back on this one. So it's holding here. This is a nice chart. Good chart. All right, so I'm going to add in some more here. This one's going to be a banger. I can just tell this coin died really fast. And there's a lot of good things about this coin here. I like the name. So now we're still buying it at a discounted price. That's why it shows up on the filter, and that's why I set it up that way. I could have set it up to only show me coins at 26 to 45K and left it at that. But I wanted to ensure that I get a crack at these on retracements. So all right, I'm gonna go ahead and take off 70% here. Lock it in, baby. Lock it in. No need to be greedy here. If it's a really healthy market, I would probably, you know, shoot for 2x or so. But if it's not a healthy, I'm super excited to bring you guys this video because the most asked question I get is, what are your filters? What are the filters set at, Jared? Jared, filters. I came to the conclusion that new traders, before they get that really intuition for which coins are good or bad, need filters to help succeed in the meme coin trading market. With my specific filters and then a list of criteria I'm gonna give you in this video, it gives you a 70% chance that if you enter at the 30 to 40k level, that it will then go in bond and migrate. That is almost a 3x depending on where you get in. I already have been giving it out to my Discord and I'm just getting a bunch of positive feedback from it. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you guys the exact filter settings and the export to it. So you'll just be able to pretty much export the file and then put it into your platform and then get the exact filters I'm using. So let's talk about what you need to see in the coin. So the first criteria here is going to be increasing attention. So you must see the attention going up. If you don't see that, then that doesn't meet the criteria, right? So what do I mean by increasing attention? What in the world am I talking about? So that would be this volume right here, guys. The best way to think about volume is attention, right? Because that's what volume is. Volume is people buying and selling. The more attention, the more volume a coin will naturally have. So you're going to need to go to indicators. Click on indicators here, scroll all the way down until you see volume right here. All right, so the coin is migrating, should be done now any second. It's been a long migration. And then you need to see an upward trend. So you guys see how that's upward here, clearly upward. If it's the opposite and going down, if in the market, I'm not trying to do that. So I'll actually take another 50% off here. How much do I have? I have $80 left. I'll take another 50% off, leave about $40. So I made about $60 on that. But you see the filters are going to give you these really nice dips that are really good. So if I'm leaving a remaining $36 on the table, I'm going to go ahead and just bet that this doesn't go below there. Let's go back and check on our previous coins. Oh, what do you guys know? Crazy, right? So there's a straight 3x on that. Now I'm going to take 50% off here. I like this coin. I set a limit order there on accident. I do that quite often. All right, so I got out 50% there. So if you look here, I bought 76 and then I just sold 102. So no matter what, I make $25. So I made $100 on that trade. Imagine if you guys could do, how many trades is it going to take you to, depending on your position sizing, to make $150 a day? Even if you're trading with 0.2 or 0.05, whatever it may be, you can easily grow your bag with this filter, guys. So I'm super excited and pumped to give this to you guys. I think this is magical, and I think many others have tried to make a video talking about their filters, but they either have them set so tight that you don't get any opportunities. Maybe a coin might show up once a day or something like that, but you only get 3 opportunities a week or something like that crazy, or their filters just are high volume filters but don't account for the shitty markets and everything like that. That was me in my previous videos. When I made those videos, the market was just all about AI coins. Any AI coin would fucking rip, whether it was trash, good or bad, didn't matter. When the narrative changed, you know, the filters stopped working. I started getting rugged, especially when, you know, the AI scam tokens became so prevalent going up. They would just instantly dump on you, and then people became wary. I watched yesterday a legit AI company go to zero. Their coin went to zero. A legit company legit went to zero yesterday just because he was doing a spaces. And that's why I said don't get in coins that are doing spaces. It's not good for coins, guys. All right, so 365% gain. Very good, guys. Now let's check back on that other coin that we got into and see if it's starting to cook. Oh, what do you know, guys? Huh, weird. So this one does not quite meet the criteria here. It did, but now it does not. So it had rising volume, Right there, see that? But now the volume's dying. So it is rising again. So I would put a trend line on here, and if it does not continue to make higher highs with the price action, I would say I'm gonna move my stop and make it very tight, because it's likely to pull back. There's not enough attention on it to continue to make it go up. Let's go back to ape here and see where we're at. So nice retracement there. We already got out a whole bunch, right? This is just pure profit running here. Let's see if we can hold 100K here. Now I'm looking at liquidity. What is the liquidity at here? It's a 16K. That's pretty healthy for a dip like that. So what I can do here is drop down to a 1 second chart and look for it to double bottom. Look for it to find a support for a second here. Let me take that off. All right, so there we have support right in my break-even price. All right, so there's the double bottom I was looking for. Now I want to see that hold. Liquidity still strong here. Oh, it never went below 9.5 though. I'm gonna try to buy the dip here. Nope, they're killing it. They're killing it. There goes a pop. Let's see here. I bought the dip there so I could just get out on a pop here. And you notice that here? Look, at the volume was decreasing before that even happened, telling you like, hey, this is gonna be it's not gonna end very well. All right, so I went ahead and got. All right, so you guys see how that it held the 9.9 liquidity there. So I made $85 so far. I'm gonna go ahead and take 70% off the table here at this point though, because I have pretty much bought and sold the same amount. Like I really can't lose much more than $10 on the trade, even if it went to zero. So this is another coin I got into here. I sold it way early just because I didn't trust the price action, but I was wrong. So I'm gonna go ahead and add back into this a little bit. Not huge because I'm a little late here, but my original entry is at 28K, right? That's what these filters are about, guys. It's about getting you in pre-migration. So what I'm trying to convey here is if it is above 50, 60K and coins usually will have a dip right off the migration, then what's the point? This coin kind of got ruined because it took 30 plus minutes for it to migrate. We'll see if it survives here. It's looking pretty solid here. All right, so I'm gonna take another 50% off here, and then the rest will be just straight up profit. And then I can just put my stop at break even, and then whatever happens, happens, right? All right, so let's go over those criterias one more time. So it won't let me put it on there, but I have it right here, so this will work. All right, so is the attention increasing on this coin? Yep. Is there retracements that in the coin? Yep. Are there posts on X? There was one, so that's better. At least one. One's the minimum right there. And then we have liquidity 100% locked. LP burn locked 100%. Yep. It needs to be crypto, sure funny, ape, and it's got like a little weird looking dude there. Little mouse, ape. Ape is like a pretty common term we use in crypto. Check. Not an AI or tool related. Check. No spaces. Check. Because they don't have a Twitter, so no one's running a space on Twitter. And no crazy price action. Check and check. So it meets all the criteria. So it's going to most likely migrate, would be my guess. So now when it migrates here, we're at 96.9%. If you don't know what that means, you're gonna have to watch some YouTube videos, look it up. I'm not gonna explain that in this video. But this coin meets all the criteria. Another one on the filters, right? The filters that I have are very fire. I really should be charging you guys maybe $1,000 for them or so, just because of how much time I personally put into it to figure it out. The adjustments, the going back over it, the tracking, all of that took a lot of hours. But because I want to help my fellow traders and not be a douchebag, I'm not going to charge you for them. I'm going to straight up give them to you at the end of the video. Let's check on Twitter and see if there's any more posts about this coin. Yeah, I don't much like that, guys. I don't like, there's not much attention on this coin. I think that's why it's struggling to go here. Only one post. You really want multiple, and a lot of them. And this dude only has 17 followers, so he's not like helping push it at all. So what I'm gonna do in this situation is I'm gonna go ahead and move my stop to break even, a little bit above it. And then if I get stopped out, that will cover my fees, and that's it. And then I'll just move on. All right, let's go to my filter section here and let's look and see what we got cracking. So we have Speedy, very crypto, vroom vroom, kind of funny. It's got a mouse on it. Oh, so it already actually migrated. All right, let's check the liquidity here. 10K. I'll buy this dip. Nope, now it's at 9.14. I won't touch it unless it gets, yeah, I'm not messing with it. All right, so yeah, never made a new high here. That would not be good. That would be a fail, right? So the second criteria is you must see retracements. If there is no retracements, guys, then it is not, I repeat, then it is not a viable option. If it's just all candles in a row, that's a scam coin. You need to stay out of those. You must see a pullback. You notice here, I started watching the coin here. I didn't buy in until I saw that this candle went down and they pushed up past it. That's when I bought. And you see where I bought more at. Once I saw another bigger retracement, and then I saw it kind of hold here, that's when I started buying more. Because if it is a scam coin, what will happen here on this first retracement is they'll flush it. They'll get out. Retracements. All right, so we got those two out the way, right? We have increasing attention and retracements. The third criteria is going to be active tweets on X. So if you go on this coin, right, you click right there, search CA on Twitter. You can see there's a lot of activity on this coin, and there was before it even started to migrate there. I've never seen a coin take this long to migrate ever. We'll say post on X is the third requirement. So the fourth criteria here is going to be the liquidity must be 100% locked. So some platforms like will put a warning up here on this platform here, which is in my opinion the best one to trade on. Maybe not the best tools, but the best one to press the buttons on. It shows right here, LP burn locked. This must say 100. If it's blank there, that's not acceptable. It must say 100. So this next one's kind of difficult to explain, but I'll try my best here to explain it to you guys. So it needs to be crypto-ish or funny. So you can think of crypto-ish is like something to do with crypto, or a current narrative within crypto, certain popular coins that are running at the moment, or funny. So if it's funny, those are going to be the best ones. Those are going to be the bangers. Like this one here is very crypto-ish, right? It's a dog. Like dogs, cats, animals, pretty much guaranteed, right? To be crypto-ish. You know, anything offensive and or like any slang terms that we use in crypto, like cheat, soul, whatever. You get what I'm saying there. But again, funny is the best. This next one's going to be personal opinion, but I would say for right now, no AI or tool related coins, because of the chance of you coming across one of those is going to be like that's real, is going to be like 1 in 100 probably maybe like 1 in 50 probably actually. But that's your personal, if you are like good at researching and finding it out if they are real really quick and you're good at spotting that, then go ahead. The other thing is there must be no spaces running. So you see this list is getting pretty long here, but I think this is about it. So no spaces. And then last but not least is it cannot be acting crazy. Like if it hasn't migrated yet, but it's acting like it has, it's a migrated coin, then that's not going to work either. Okay, so the coin finally migrated. All right. So the next step is after it migrates, you need to preferably take some off before, so this doesn't happen to you. Because what's the point of buying in before migration if it's just going to go back to where you bought it, right? Like there's no point. So I'm going to give you guys some alpha here, guys. Like this right here, if it goes below 9.5K, coin will not come back. It will die.